So you're out, you're playing, you're going all John Wick, right? You got your gun in like this, inexplicably close. And if this had a slide, it'd be punching you in the nose, but you're good because it's, a paintball marker. And you're in, you go ta-ta-ta-ta-ta, and you're knocking guys out. You're flipping your mags halfway across the place. And suddenly you notice this funny little leak. And you're like, what is that? It goes away a little bit when I pull the trigger, but it's back, and who's going to avenge my dog? And you realize, oh, it's leaking out the back. And so rather than panicking, keep watching. Hey guys, Mason here in the Badlands Tech Department. I just want to clear up some confusion that some new marker owners are having with some of the various markers that we carry, and it's ones with a very specific design. It's a lot of pistol and magfed markers like the TPX here, as well as the Tippmann TCR, as well as the, we don't carry them so much anymore, but the Tiberius T8.1 and the 9.1 series. They're still out there on the scene, and if you happen to come into one that's helpful to know this little bit that I'm going to get into here. We're going to be talking about what's called the relief valve and the velocity adjuster. There's some confusion as to which is which. They're right back here, and it's easy to adjust one thinking you're adjusting the other, and it can lead to problems, and it's easy enough to fix on your own if you know what you're doing. So we're just going to go through that right now, and you guys will hopefully not run into so many problems. That's your velocity adjuster, and that's a 3/16 Allen wrench. So you back that out to lower your velocity or to remove it, which is what we're going to do. And there you are. Next in here you have your piston spring, and this is your regulator piston right here. Now you can see I've got my 1/8 Allen wrench, and I'm actually putting it into the relief valve to try to get it out. So the rest of it doesn't really factor in. There's more to the regulator, but we're not going to talk about that. So what happens is your air can flow in through the bottom here. There's a little pinhole. I don't know if you can make it out, but it's right there. And this is hollow. So inside here is your grub screw. And then you have a spring. And way down in there is the plug with an O-ring on it. So it's a little brass fitting with a O-ring on it. Now that O-ring is what seals the air inside. So you could guess how this works in that the spring holds it down, and how stiff the spring is determined by how deep in the grub screw is. So if it's just sitting on top, it won't take much pressure to open that valve and vent out. If it's down in really, really, really snug, then it will take more, and you will have to, well, you won't have to do anything. It'll just vent less. So there you go. Now, as I understand it from factory, they typically come just shy of flush. So, like I said, if you're running the remote line, you don't actually need to have this open at all, because HPA won't behave like CO2 and it won't be trying to constantly expand. So I tend to put this down to the bottom and then back it out a half turn, because it is a safety feature for those of us running CO2. Alrighty? And then just back in, and you tighten down your velocity adjuster. And I tend to go just until it's flush with the outside of the body here, and then I'll install it and adjust the velocity as I go. I'm Batman. So anyways, there you have it, guys. That should help you to work through just some quick diagnoses and avoid confusion with your relief valve and your velocity adjust on your TPX. Again, same principle applies to the T8.1 or 9.1 if you have one, as well as the TCR. If you guys have any questions, by all means, give us a call, shoot us an email, drop us a line over Facebook. You can leave a message in the comments, or comment below if you'd like. If you have anything you'd like to see in a video down the road, by all means, we're open to suggestions. Friendly neighborhood tech saying play safe. I'll see you out there.